So now we are here at the entry point of the Koh Kret Island. So this is the second part of our this is the second part of our trip.
เที่ยงครึ่งนะคะถ้าสนใจสำรองจองตั๋วได้เลยนะคะเพียงคันละ70 บาทไปนั่งเรือเล่นรอบเกาะเกร็ดชมบรรยากาศวิถีชีวิตของชาวเกาะเกร็ดนะคะสอบถามได้นะคะพี่สนใจสำรองจองตั๋วสอบถามได้เลยนะคะ
To cross the river, you only have to pay 2 baht. So the boat ride costs 2 baht from the main island to this island. From the mainland to this island. So there you go. First sight.
$50 รวมได้ทุกอย่างค่ะ3 อย่างละ50อย่างเดียวละ50ก็น้ำจิ้มไปเลยนะคะ
Okay, so if you forget breakfast, come in here. You can always stop by that food stand and buy some snacks. So this is the first significant sight that you will see once you enter the island. This is the temple. What's the name of this temple? Temple ชื่ออะไร What? Okay, so this is the first temple you see when you visit the island, okay? There are several temples in this island, but in that entry point where we came in from, this is the first temple that you'll see. Now, here is a sight that most my friends would, be delighted upon seeing. Okay, this is what I used to call as the ganja tree. Most my friends would usually smile when they say the ribbons tied in the tree. They are like the colors of Bob Dylan's country, Jamaica. It's called the Buddha tree. Apparently, it's that kind of tree where Buddha gained enlightenment. That was where he meditated for how many days, I think, and that's where under that particular tree was where he gained enlightenment. That's why it's called the Buddha tree. So after walking past the temple and the Buddha tree, we are now here at the food stall area. It's relatively early in the day, so the stalls are still not yet opened. Most of these stalls are open by maybe 12, 1. Today is still 10 o'clock, so it's kind of early yet. So these stalls are still closed.
Pero nagpipindas na yan. Second hand. Diba? Madaling mo ito. Second hand pero...
Nalalakad.
Hindi na, nagpindas na din. Nagpindas na din.
10 บาทครับพี่ดูก่อนได้มีหมากฝรั่งมะนาวดอกแกมบันไดโกตุ๊กตาบาร์บี้ท็อฟฟี่บานาโรดี้ป้าขนมโกออกกินโกเกมจีโรบิโน่น้องต้าบูปลาโป๊ปับหอยงง
Okay, this guy is one of the island's tourist attractions. He's noted for talking too fast.
โอเคขอบคุณครับ
His sales stock is really fast. You know, it's kind of a record here in the island.
ครับมาใช้อะไรปรับหรือเปล่าแต่การโลกอะไรน้อยมา
Okay. A quick history of the inhabitants in the island. As you can see, village champion. One tambun, one product. So apparently, before, way before, the inhabitants of this island belong to a certain indigenous peoples group. And at the time, the king gave them this island to occupy and to propagate their means of livelihood. So from then on, they started means of livelihood like pottery, weaving, and it went on as their, and of course agriculture. It went on as their main means of subsistence, and until now, it still is their means of livelihood. Pottery, weaving, agriculture, and of course the tourism, the income brought about by the tourism activities. Okay.
Ano yata yung lugar na yun?
Koh Kret. As I mentioned earlier, it's still relatively early in the day, so most of the stalls are closed. They're just starting to open.
Picture
Here, if you want to be terrified by the T-Rex, you should have at least 20 baht ready, okay?
Ah, divide na ka?
No, ada dyan puppeteer na.
Kahit mamakantay na, bilhin tayo.
มาเร็วถ่ายก็ถ่ายไม่เป็นไร
Take note daw.
You have to have your 20 baht ready to shoot at the jaws of the T-Rex, okay? This one. Some business
โทษนะคะ
business venture the puppeteer of this T-Rex, ha?
Okay.
Alright. So, okay. Going further to the inner sanctum of the islands. Oh, by the way, the modes of transport here in the island is by bicycle and of course by walking. See? That there is the main mean of transportation inside the island. Of course, in the inner part you have motorbikes, not really bicycles. Especially when they transport goods and services, they use motorbikes. There are absolutely no cars allowed here in the island. Okay. Picture man agis. Okay, just every as every tourist spot or city here in Thailand goes, they have their walking streets. You have the famous walking streets of Pattaya, walking streets of Chiang Mai, walking streets of Phuket. Of course, this little island has its own version of walking street, which is this one. Of course, the only difference of this little walking street, this island's little walking street, is that you don't have, the dolls, the standing dolls by the street side, posing, waiting for something.
Aloy. Aloy.
Okay. That is the island's version of halo-halo or mixed dessert.
รวมหรอกใช่ไหมเมื่อก่อนนะมันจะเป็น
Sa patay kami. So,
Mahantayin ko naman yung no? Kung stay lang.
awan.
Near the...
May meron at suling kayo. Gamin tourist price kinakan nito.
Ayun nga. Wow, alloy.
ครับลองแวะถ่ายรูปเป็นที่ระลึกได้นะฮะ วันนี้พ่อค้าลดราคาทุกรายครับ
Apparently, you can have family portraits for the cost of 50 baht. Okay, here is an example of this island's industry. The weaving products. Okay, so those are just examples of the weaving and clothes products here in the island, and of course the bead products.
Balik na tayo pa. Kapit na ni Manong mo.
Okay, apparently this wanagayd people want to eat now, so we'll make a stop and
Yeah, let's eat.
have breakfast first.
Noodles or rice.